Hello and welcome to Is This Your Card? Today we're going to be looking at Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove, not to be confused with Grove Keeper, is one of the basic cards for a druid. It's a 2/4 for 4 that can either silence a minion or deal 2 damage to a minion. Now before you say this isn't a good card for 4 mana, do bear in mind that this card is any minion. You can do this too. So you can basically silence just about any minion you want to, and you can also do 2 damage to pretty much anything, including the enemy hero. Supposing you're unlucky and your piloted shredder drops a Doomsayer, well, worry not, you can silence it with Keeper of the Grove. And the best part is, it's also a free silence. It's a 2/4 body which even gets you a silence. I'd honestly say that's better than a Spellbreaker. The amount of times that Spellbreaker dies because people can do 3 damage is pretty decent. Plus, if you don't need to silence something, you can just use 2 damage and immediately remove it. It's value pretty much all the time. Not only that, but it plays to the Druid's choice mechanic. Sometimes you need that extra 2 damage to finish off your opponent, and Keeper of the Grove can deliver. And sometimes you just need to silence something, like a Sunwalker. And this Keeper of the Grove delivers. It's a nice and versatile card that isn't just silence or just 2 damage. It's the choice that makes this card a lot more valuable than it otherwise would be. Grove Keeper is a 2/4 for 3, and that's not amazing. Keeper of the Grove is a 2/4 for 4, and that's really not amazing. You don't want to be playing this minion for its stats. Its real benefit is that battle cry, that useful silence or that useful 2 damage. Though a 2/4 body isn't actually terrible because it resists a lot of maybe immediate damage, though it will probably die pretty quickly on turn 4, it still has that useful battle cry. Keeper of the Grove probably isn't going to make it into anyone's top 10 list because they're cards that kind of do its thing a little bit better, but I would say if you're just playing around and you want a decent deck with decent cards, I would say Keeper of the Grove is pretty damn good. Sometimes you really need that silence, or you can get a guaranteed kill.